On live. Okay, I am here.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
Call from Marilyn Myers.
Hey Marilyn, I'm on right now.
Are you on?
Yeah, come on in.
Well, when I called twice, nobody answered.
Yeah, I know. That's because I was just on my way.
Oh, okay. All
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right. So we're back on, folks. We are back on, ready to talk sports. So welcome to our show. I'm your host, Rasul McGee. We got a plenty of news, sports news to talk about. We're going to talk about the Washington Commanders. Their new ownership began yesterday, and I'll tell you what they said. We're going to talk about the the Baltimore Orioles, the Washington Nationals. We're going to talk about the DC United and also the U.S. men's soccer team and what they accomplished already and what they're looking for in September. Also, we're going to talk about a whole new list of NFL news and, of course, questions from you, the fans. So we got a whole team ready and willing to answer questions and give questions as well. Before we get into the start, let's see who's in here. We got 203-449-9827. State your name for the record. Hello?
203.
All right. Well, 203 is probably away. Let's go ahead with Louis Tenor, host of the Enhanced Sports Show, is here. And we have the 540 number, and that is none other than Coach. How you doing, Coach?
Hey, this is here.
I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here. So, let's talk Washington Commanders. Yesterday, we had a really good outing from the Commander. New ownership out. See you later, Dan. You're no longer wanted here in D.C., but we got the new sheriff of town. We got the new sheriff of Josh Harris, Magic Johnson, and Reyes. That's right. I said the new ownership. They are here to have some fun, and they didn't disappoint. You know what? You know what they said? And I'm going to tell you what they said. They said, and I quote, they are willing to have this humongous talk about trading the new look Washington Commanders from not trading players, but training the old adage, from, we were a winning team. Now we're the losing team. We have been number one for years, up until before Dallas. And everybody was like yelling and hollering and clapping when they said that, when Joe Harris said that. And it really lit up the whole entire.
Magic Johnson,
That was beautiful. Imagine my surprise when that was said. I was like, I was taking notes. I was like, I like this. This is excellent. So
it was awesome.
It was beautiful. I loved it. I loved the presentation. And then when Magic got up there, I didn't know that Jack Ken Cook had ownership of the Lakers. So he had to buy it from Jack Ken Cook. I did not know that. Another important fact. I was very impressed.
Yeah, man.
Very, very impressed with the whole organization and what the presentation was beautiful. They put a lot of thought in it. it was a great presentation. I mean, it was better than Dan Snyder's when he took over. Uh, but he was more of a he was more of a fan versus an owner, and he did everything possible, but it wasn't enough. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I was really struck by that. And then they were asked a whole bunch of other stuff like getting the fans back into it, and they were talking about how they were going to each and community to boost up the morale. And I was like, wow, are they really doing this? It really
Yeah,
shocked.
I believe they will.
Yeah, I know. I had that feeling too, Marilyn. It was a really soft and comforting type of ordeal, you know? And I was like, I cannot. I mean, I'm really happy. It didn't want to make me turn off the television set. It made me want to listen even more what they had to say. You know, it was good feel to it. I think they actually knew exactly what we need to get done. I think that was pretty decent.
It was decent. Um, if I may say, but they did say, yeah, they want us, to win, but and yeah, they will be built up to win. They will. I know they're going there.
I think what they had in mind was they automatically believed in what the fans believe. They want this to be a winning franchise, and I was like, each individual on except for the Reyes. I didn't think he was 100% truthful. He sounded like he was doing a business promotion thing. I didn't
Yeah.
think he was real authentic in his presentation. But Reyes and Magic Johnson found were more credible.
Oh yeah,
They were more credible in their delivery, and they knew exactly what to say.
yes they did. Yes they did.
So I'm really
But
happy
I think
about
a lot
this.
of people are happy with him though too. That he's gone, and I know you didn't hear my thoughts, my comments on my show, but I came up with a little ditty about describing his departure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Daniel Snyder, he really didn't really care too much because he felt like
But I came up with something. I came up with something in honor of that occasion, though. That's all.
What do you think, Lou? Go ahead and give me your take on it.
Ding dong, look at that.
That was perfect, man. I couldn't believe. Hey, that was perfect. That was right on the money with that. That that was on point. That was great, man. That was brilliant.
That was coming.
Oh, that was perfect. That was great timing too. Hey, that was a good one, Lou.
Ding dong, with the dance, don't crack. It's the warlock.
Oh yeah, that's even better. The Warlock, yeah.
So, you get the idea. It was a long time coming, and they finally gave him the boost.
It was. The thing about it is that for the last portion of his tenure, Daniel Snyder was not that bad of an owner. It was the point of how he drained the energy out of the team on mostly those type of those years. Oh, I almost forgot. If you want to call in, folks, the call in number is 512-543-4662. I say again. All right, we're back on. Little technical difficulties here.
There we go.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
man, where you been?
It's the
I'm
tech.
supposed to say to you, where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
Well, you know, I get this
Where you
technical.
been?
It's the technical difficulties I be having with this. It's something, you know, not news. It's still old, but I'm trying to get it fixed.
Yeah.
But
Once
going, you know,
I've actually been listening. I apologize, guys. I'm out. I've been listening to Blue Show earlier. It's a great show.
oh, okay. What state you for the record?
Connecticut, and then I looked down at Mount Vernon, New York.
Mount Vernon, New York.
Yeah, man. I'm a Denzel Washington.
Good. Dang.
Gus Matthews. Yep.
Well, you know what? Well, hey, welcome to the Dmv Sports Show. I know you joined before. Do you have any thoughts concern about the new ownership of the Washington Commanders?
I think overall it's a breath of fresh air for the NFL collectively, especially for the fans and obviously the players too.
Yeah.
You know, without the players, there are no fans.
Big time.
Obviously, the players are first. I should say so. It's a new start for the players. You know, you're not gonna. That was a really bad look. That was kind of a black eye. Well, it was an absolute black eye on the face of for a sport.
They felt like they were walking on the edge.
Yeah.
All
And
the time.
And
it was all that was correct.
Oh yeah, and then you heard other stuff. I'm not gonna dig graves right now, but he's buried. I mean, but you've heard some other stuff about him. I don't want to dig up different things, but you know, cheerleaders. This guy, he was in his grade. It's a new day for Washington. I think the players are excited. I know the fans are excited. They got to get the quarterback set, man. You know, Carson Wentz not the guy, but you know, at least they're on a new path right now.
Well, Carson Wentz is no longer here. He's now ex.
Well, I know that. Yeah.
But what are your
overall? They need. I was almost like saying in jest. Overall, it's a very smart fan base. You guys are very smart. The new owners probably are going to put football people in there. They're going to be able to understand.
Well, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Sam Howell? Hello? Okay. All right. Is everybody here?
About Washington or about
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell.
I like him overall. Carolina. I mean, he's projectable. I think he could be a B plus. You know, it's like one of those things. I'm not a scout. Yeah, those guys, they work 7 days a week, year round, all over the country. They're hardly ready. I mean, scouting's very tough. You can't just go, okay, this guy's the next Peyton Manning, right? Right. I think Sam Howell has some projectable things. I think maybe right now, I'd give him a 70% chance of being a good quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense? I don't even know how I broke that down, but that does work. I give him a 70% chance of being a good quarterback. He's not start level.
He's starting to be a leader. He really is.
Yeah. He's got a chance to be good.
Is starting to they're listening to him. It's like, they're communicating. They're getting closer. And I love it.
I could be absolutely wrong. I could predict he's going to be good. He could be the next Joe Montana. He could.
Yeah, you never know.
All these guys. I mean, if they really click, if they have good energy, he could be the sky's the limit. You know, there's no projectability.
Oh yeah.
That's a good assessment right there. That have to see what he's capable of doing.
Yeah, it's not fair to him.
He has to understand that there's a clock in the distance that tells him that you got to get the ball at your hand. If he can manage the time better than Taylor Heineke was when his tenure was there, then everything, and then then I'm 100% sold on Sam Howell. But until what I saw previously, he has to prove me that he's capable of running that offense like Taylor Heineke with better arm efficiency. So
And that's usually what.
yes.
That's usually what. That's usually what sports is. Now you can see if you can improve your.
Okay.
Well, I know Maryland's going to come at me. I already know this, but I just.
Yeah, I'm coming at you, buddy.
Well, we're talking watching quarterback.
You know why? Because this is what I was to Sam Howell during that last game.
Sorry about that.
Guess who was talking to Sam Howell during that last game last season? It was our quarterback. Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying
It
that.
was Heineke.
Okay. What I'm also saying. Well, hold on.
I want him to take control of the team.
Right.
I want him to take control. I've always liked the show. I like Cal and
I do too. I always will. And I will be watching him with Atlanta. Believe me, my brother's shoving him down my throat. So,
yeah, they're getting back out there.
Well, what I'm not saying that Heineke was refusing to work with Sam Howell. I'm not saying that his behavior was like any other quarterback we had in the past, like Jay Schrader, and we did to Doug Williams. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying ultimately is that his decision making is my primary focus, because when we go into the season, we're not dealing with, the old Bengals or the old Jets or the old Bills or the old Panthers. No, we're dealing with an improved team, and they're going to be on us like anything else.
well, they're all rebuilding just like we are.
I'm just saying, you need the guy, you need the person. I think you got him.
Yeah.
I don't know how that guy. Maybe he is. He's the guy. When it's 3rd and 5, 120,000 people in Buffalo. I'm not feeling bad for them. I would trade to the place the NFL quarterback in day. But when times are tough, those people on the side, like in those last games,
Right.
They rely on that quarterback.
3rd and 3, and he gets 4 yards.
Right. That's my concern. You just that's what I'm saying.
Can you trust him to run on 4th and 1 and not throw a turnover? I mean,
that's my point. Thank you. That's my point. Because he's still a rookie. He's still a rookie, and he's going to do that.
Okay, cool.
You can do it.
That's what I'm wondering. That's the key, right?
You know what?
You gotta be that guy.
Back up here.
If you're gonna be a pro quarterback, you better be that guy.
You hear me?
And we got another caller in, but
if he listened to Heineke, if he would remember what he told him, he would keep it in his mind. I don't care what Dmv said, and do what he did last season on that last game.
You need leaders out there, man. You need leaders.
It was.
I'm an Eagles fan. I grew up with Cunningham. Believe that, Cunningham. Dude, those are my guys.
So real quick.
And Dawkins and Jeremy Kreider and Fred Barnett, and then now
Okay, I got a real question for you.
So I mean, I see the NFC as that. I mentioned it earlier, man. I mean, if I don't have a voice, I do now.
I think I agree. I agree to a point where